We're going to talk today about making fringe. There are a lot of different ways you can make fringe. I happen to have this fringe making tool here, which I'm going to show you how to use. But if you don't have a tool like this, perfectly fine. A lot of times I will use a ruler, just a plain old ruler. Or I might grab a book that will give me the size fringe that I want. And you just wrap it around the book and cut it at the appropriate spot. I'm going to pretend that I'm going to make fringe on this piece that I have here. I don't really need fringe on this piece, but just for purposes of demonstration. Now, if you're going to use this tool, I'll show you how to work it. It's really a neat little tool if you happen to have one. First, you stick your yarn, here's my ending tail, in this spot here marked X. You can see the X there. Then you're going to take your yarn coming from your skein, go here between the two posts on the A, and bring it up. I'm making a 4-inch fringe, so there's my number 4. This piece comes out and moves to whatever spot you want it to. And you're just going to wrap it loosely, continuously around this tool. When you have it the size that you want it to be, you take your scissors, and here, if you look at the bottom, it's open here, so you just insert your scissors and just cut it. You might want to hold it because it's going to fall off, but of course you're going to have a strand here that's still coming from the skein. And here I've got 3, 6, 7 pieces of fringe that are going to be about 4 inches in length. To make your actual fringe, you're going to need a crochet hook, whatever size works for you. I have an eye here. We'll see if that works. Now, you most likely will be making your fringe with more than one strand, but for purposes of demonstration, I'll use the one strand. You're going to insert your hook into wherever it is that you want your fringe to be. You're going to grab your fringe, fold it in half so that it's kind of even, insert it on your hook, pull it through. Then you're going to yarn over with both strands of your yarn and pull it through and tighten. Now, you can insert your hook from front to back or back to front, depending upon how you want your fringe to look when you are finished. I'll do another one and I'll insert from front to back. Fold over my fringe, pull it through, pull my 2 strands through. So you see you have one here where the fringe loop is on top and one where it's on bottom. However you like it to look, that's how you should do it. Now, say you're going to use fringe in multiple colors, or you're going to use 2 strands. It's worked the same way, you just would need a bigger hook. Say if I wanted to, this is the front side of my piece, already added. So I'm going to grab both pieces of yarn, pull them through, and I'm going to grab, I have to make the hole kind of big so they'll go through, and pull them through. And let's make my little fringe. That's really all there is to it. Now there's other kinds of fringe you can make, but a plain simple fringe, piece of fringe, this is all you have to do. As I said, you can take a book, you gotta hold it down with your finger, and then just wind as many times as you want, and then you're going to clip here to get your lengths of yarn. Let's look at our pieces of fringe and see how long they ended up being. They ended up being right around 4 inches. When you're finished making all of your fringe, you want to trim them so that they'll be even. That's how you make fringe.